Hi everyone, it's Dr. T and welcome back to It's Tea Time. So, if you haven't subscribed yet, guys, I think you need to do the right thing. I'm not continuing until you click that button, the subscribe button. Take your mouse, the little arrow. You did it? Good. Okay, I'm gonna continue. I hope you didn't do it and then you just said that she will still continue. Anyway. Today I want to talk about something really close to my heart. I am a doctor who specialized in public health because I'm so interested in the whole aspect of population health, about people, the big picture, And I really feel that your personality has a lot to do with health-seeking behavior and generally what motivates you and what makes you tick. So there's this personality typing called the Enneagram, spelled E-N-N-E-A and then gram, Enneagram, which stands for 9 personality types. So it goes back way back, but I realized that in Zim, especially in Africa, not a lot of people know about the Enneagram classing. So I wanted to give you a little bit of an overview about it, and maybe you'll be interested enough to go and do a test for yourself and find out what number you are. So there are 9 different Enneagram types, and each are either heart people, head people, or gut people. So all of us fall under one of those. So heart people are 2s, 3s, and 4s. Head people are 5, 6, and 7. And then gut people are 8, 9, and 1. So meaning what drives you, what motivates you. For heart people, it's more about the feels, like how do I feel about something? What do I feel about what people think about me? Am I going to be received? Always thinking about what other people think. Head people are more practical. They'll really say, no, this doesn't make sense. I'm not gonna do it. If I'm gonna make money, I have to make the money. If the person doesn't like me, then I don't need them. Things like that. And then gut people go with their gut feeling, instinct. They're also very physical people. So it's about how they physically feel and also about their just the gut instinct. They can't really explain why they do what they do, but they really just have this instinct that leads them. So I'm just going to run down the quick numbers. Number 1s are always right. They want to do the right thing. They don't want to be out of order. They always listen and look out for what do the authorities say about this, and they go for that. As kids, they were always that little kid who was telling, hey, Mom said we mustn't do this, so don't do that. And they were the little boss around. And they usually quite religious, and they usually tend to go for things which have order, like police force or law, things like that. That's what drives them. 2s are people who are helpers. Look around at your friends. The person who's the nicest person that guy who never says no, the person who helps, who does everything, who's so sweet. Usually those are 2s. They're helpers. But the problem with helpers is they can't say no, and they end up feeling like people are using them. And they also get a bit of pride because they are always like, I always do everything for everyone, so I must be really good. 3s are overachievers. I won't tell you who a 3 is, but you might be looking at them. So 3s are the people who always want to do better. They compete against themselves, and they always look at what other people are thinking and doing, and they're just driven to do more and more and more. They hate failure. 4s are creative, unique, special, and nobody understands them. So if you feel like I am the big deal around town, but you just want to be understood, but you don't really think anyone will understand you, and you also get a bit depressed, you're a 4. 4s are really complicated. Even they don't know who they are. 5s are observant. The guy who's quiet. They don't like chit-chat. Really shy, but you'll be surprised what goes on in their head. These guys are observers and they know a lot. 6, very loyal, always in a team players, but they can get very anxious. 7, party time central. 7s just love having fun, but they plan ahead. So they really think about what's the next thing, what's the future about, what can we do? So 7s are always on the go and they can get addicted. 8s are protective. They are big bosses. They talk a lot. They're authority figures. Usually they lead the pack, but they can get very aggressive sometimes and be bossy boots. But if you have an 8 in your side, you have a good thing going. And finally, 9s are those calm, no pressure people who don't have anything wrong. They don't like fights. If anything happens, they'll back up and say, I'm not part of this, sort it out. But they're also peacemakers. 8s are really cool to hang out because there's always no pressure with them. So I've just given you a quick rundown of the 9 types in the Enneagram. I want you to get excited. I'm going to put a link down below of which test you can take to find out which number you are. And the more you learn about the Enneagram, the easier it's going to be, because the types of rest that you need is different depending on what number you are. And we're going to talk about that one day when I come back to this topic. So hope you enjoyed it. Please subscribe, like, comment, whatever. Just let me know if I'm on the right track, guys. And we'll continue having It's Tea Time. It's Tea Time out.